onto that. Should have the microphone. Yeah, it is pick up microphone. Hello and welcome to the stream. It is Iron Mad Cats. Hello system, welcome on in. Good to have you in. So yeah, it's Friday finally. My God, it's just been one of those odd weeks. Lots of stuff at work. Lots of little tasks at work. Each on their own is not a problem, but it's just the amount of them. And then the past 2 days on top of that, I've been doing laptop setups for new starters. So having to wipe previous laptops, reinstall Windows, get rid of the programs we don't use, yada yada yada, get it all set up. And it's a nice little job you can sort of technically do on the side, because you can just set them up in a room, get one running and run off and do another task whilst you wait for it to do. But then it gets to a point where you've got one which is in Windows needing your attention, you've got one which is at the stage just before then, so the setup of Windows, then you've got one which is just before then, and you've got one which is just sat and you don't have to do anything about it. But by the time that you've done with this one, all these have now moved to the next stage, and then you're just frantically going down the line with each one. So yeah, it's just been busy, very busy. I said lots of little bits all over the show. But apart from that, I've been doing well. It's one thing I've sort of said, and I've mentioned it to like my counsellor and things like that. The job has got pressure, the job has got stress, but it's manageable. I'm not bringing it back home with me. I'm not worrying about it. Before my previous role, I was emailing myself in the middle of the night because I knew I was going to forget something, and I'd wake up in the night in this mad panic and email to my work's email to remind me to do something in the morning, and it was the only way I could get to sleep. Whereas now it's sort of like, I wake up in the middle of the night, it's probably because I've had a plushie thrown into my face. But yeah, it's been a lot better. No day is the same as well. I think that's the other thing that, at least with the old role, I could plan. I could say, right, today I'm going to go in, I'm going to call this client, then I've got to do these notes, then I've got to call this client, then I've got to do these notes, then I've got to call this client, then I've got to do those notes. And in between all of that, I'll do this, 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 and this. And you could sort of work around it. If a client didn't answer, you just moved some of your work a bit forward, and it was nice. Whereas I've got a to-do list at work, and some things on there don't get touched because they're nice to do. It's things that need doing, but they don't need doing straight away. So they've just sat there whilst everything else has come forward. We had a Microsoft update recently which messed up the security for the laptops, so we had to individually go into each laptop and sort it out, whether it be my colleague who does the remote access or whether it's me walking around the office and fixing it that way. But yeah, that threw a spanner into the works of our plans of what we had to do, and then the leadership team turned around to us and said, oh, by the way, we're moving everyone who's on floor 2 up to floor 3, and we're moving these teams from floor 3 to floor 2, and we want this done by next week. I'm like, and how long have you been discussing this? Oh, we're discussing it a while, but we're just giving you this brief notice. And it was just like, oh my God. So that was another thing that got thrown onto us this week. I'm like, yeah, thanks for that. But still, as I said, don't take any of that home with me. The manager's very adamant that we don't as well. And yeah, it's been busy, but manageable. So yeah, there's enough waffling there from me. But yes, it's good to see you in system. Good to see you in Jay. Welcome on in.
System?
Yeah.
What's up,
I said system was in stream.
What's up,
Excuse Penana, she's currently snoozing. Well, was snoozing. They say hi. Also, stop snoozing.
No.
System, that ain't gonna happen. No, no. This is Penana's default state of being. I've come to accept it. That's fine. Yeah, so this evening I had plans for various things I was going to have a crack at, but it got towards the end of the day, and I was playing a bit of this last night actually, and I was like, you know what? It's chill. I can just muck around in Roadcraft. I've sort of thrown out. I've sort of thrown out the invite to the usuals, but I know Hawk is away. Chiron may be resting before they stream. They may have just had a really bad day and not want to do anything, and that's absolutely fine. I never put any pressure on people to join in. I think Saber, who would normally jump in, he's away as well, so I'm just gonna poodle about. And as I said yesterday, I was just trundling about myself, building roads where I wanted it, doing silly tasks because I could, but just relaxing. And at the end of the day, that's all I want a video game to do, is just relax. So let's hop into the game. Got that one, that's already on.
Have no fear, I am here.
Wow! Caron, welcome in.
Oh, snake. What am I gonna do? So my phone battery is dying, but I need the phone with the lead that my phone is charging off. I don't need keyboard.
No.
Yeah, once I'm in game, I don't need the keyboard. So I can charge my phone off the keyboard, play using the joypad, and charge. Yes, I got it. Thank you. Right, join game. Yes, use that slot. Enter code. Pass to that. Okay, now I don't need the keyboard, so I can unplug the keyboard and use that to charge my phone.
Woo!
There we go, it's magic.
I just realised I probably need to get my phone out and put it on charge, actually. It's still sat in my work bag. I can wait. That's fine.
Now I push that button and I can see their chat.
Woohoo! Yeah, I don't know how far I technically am. Oh, actually, I think that's the progress indicator. So I'm like halfway technically through this one, but there's missions coming up every so often. I've just been pootling around doing things on my own that didn't need doing technically. It's like moved a bucket load of concrete yesterday that was sat in the entrance to the port down here. I just threw it all in the back of a low loader. It took me like, I want to say about 20 minutes to finagle all the concrete on there and drive off. The kind of stuff that in a normal game with people, you just chuck it on, one person drives it, the other person sticks it in another truck, drives it, and you do 2 trips rather than 1. Have I left it as satisfactory?
I don't think so. I think it's at Roadcraft.
I,
Yeah, you're playing Roadcraft.
I'm playing. That's fine. He sort of threw me off there with the satisfaction then system. I was like, wait, did I leave it on that again? I am very good at doing things like that. But almost done with the wedding plan stuff as well. Ooh, yeah, we've got that to look forward to at some point. Panana's already planned the honeymoon, so we've got that sorted. Just got to get everything else done in the meantime. Hey, RevDead, welcome on in.
Ah, there's a steel pipe facility. Okay. Right. You're not doing the replace pipeline stuff, are you?
No, not yet. I was trying to work my way up to a road
do
building.
That as soon as harbor base.
Yep.
Right. I'm gonna do the daft thing of basically just taking a crane because it's not too far from where we're at. So.
Yes.
We can just use this crane jobby.
Yeah, and we can pull pipes out of the steel pipes facility because I threw a load of material in there.
It took me a while. There's 16 pipes in the facility.
Yep. That's what showed when it went live. Probably, as I said, I am awful at updating games I'm playing on Twitch and all sorts of stuff. And I've been playing a lot of Satisfactory as well. So I've still got to get you in on that caravan as well, just so you can enjoy the new firearms.
I do. It's one of them where it's like,
yeah,
it's one of them.
Don't worry, I got you.
Right, I have a pipe.
But yes, yeah.
Brain functions.
Panana's planned Vienna, so we can go look at black-bellied hamsters, isn't it? Yeah. I've just been sat here staring at this. I was going to go somewhere and build a road.
Oh.
I can't remember where it was. Oh, it was there.
This one.
No.
Right.
There. That's where the road needed building. Right, so...
Okay. This might not be the smartest way of doing this, but it's the way that I'm going to do it.
I mean, that's the way I do most things. How am I going to get up there is the next question.
I mean, I have a crane.
I haven't scouted all the road network yet. It looks like a road, but where does it link? Oh, wait, I think it's supposed to link to something and then that pit's opened up. Okay, okay. I have got a low loader down here, so let's go use this and move some road building equipment up there. Oh.
Then the next left, and then on until board.
I mean, you could always chuck it on here if you want, make it easy.
Well, the thing is, need the crane to put it back into position, which is why I'm just doing it.
Oh,
using
doing it
the
one
crane.
by one. Alright, yep, that's fine. I'm just going to move the slow road building equipment up, because it's right at the top of the map, so I'm not going to faff around trying to drive them up there.
Fair enough.
The system's going to the Mediterranean. Nice. Actually found a relatively reasonably priced cruise, so that's what we're doing. Oh, that's cool. Whoops. I wasn't paying attention to where I was driving. I'm kind of two minds with cruises. I'm like, it sounds like a nice idea, but then I'd probably get bored really easy. Although one of my old work colleagues did go on a cruise to Norway, like to go up the fjords. And to me that sounds kind of interesting, because it's not like your typical, I don't know, like Mediterranean cruise effectively. It is more sightseeing from a ship. That I could probably see myself doing.
Winging it.
Right, hard
Don't
pace.
run over your own load. That's advice for life, isn't it?
I mean, pretty much, yeah. I advise many people of that one. That's what I want us to do, but they don't want that one in November. I mean, yeah, I can imagine going to Norway, going around the fjords in November to be an experience. But then I'm the kind of loon that would be like, yeah, let's go on like an Arctic sightseeing tour. As long as I've got gloves, I'll be fine. I run a little bit warm, so I've joked about it often enough with people at work. It's like if they ever see me wearing trousers in work, because I normally wear shorts, just to clarify. But if you ever see me sort of just wearing trousers in work, it's either cold enough that everyone else is going to be absolutely frozen, or I'm ill. I need the asphalt paver. I don't think I've got the money to buy the new one, so we're sticking with this one. Hey, Audiostation, welcome on in. He-Truck's got the real Waluigi moustache going on. Which truck's that one, though? Is it
Hey, G-Station. Hey, Banana. Hey, System 1173.
Yeah, system.
And J-Space. I've not been ignoring you. I've been trying to get this crane to do what I'm... Right, okay. Screw it. We're just going to try and yeet it into position from here.
Yep, that's what I end up doing with the cranes. If in doubt, yeet.
Do we have a long enough boom?
I
don't
mean,
think we
if
do.
we have... Given the amount of explosives I've got in Satisfactory, we can definitely have a loud enough boom.
Wrong kind of boom.
Oh. Cars Lecture did the 950 jug class.
10 to 10?
Yep. It's how many people know
Very
that
difficult
jug.
to get any kind of bird to do what you want it to. I'm confused.
Oh no, I actually know that we've got a robin that's adopted us, and it knows that we'll put food out. It knows that we aren't going to hurt it or anything, and it will sometimes come right up to us and be all nice and happy, and then other times it's like stranger danger.
Ah, kind of yeeted it into position. Fold the crane.
I mean, technically, Banana, there's not supposed to be exploded boys. It's just where Chiron's involved. Oh wait, I can strap the cargo down. I was just watching it slowly shift to one side. Then I'm like, oh yeah, try strapping the cargo down. It kind of helps.
And none of you aware that crane arm is called a boom.
I mean, I am. Oh good, the old Derek's are behaving. So yesterday when I was playing this, all the moving parts on the arrow derrick were visible. Everything else was just not rendering in for whatever reason. So you had this arm floating in the sky, and I was just like, I think my game was just having a moment. Robin is certainly a lot calmer. The crane, a lot more pocket-sized as well. We also had a wood pigeon that would come around. We nicknamed it William because it was very brave to start with. But been looking quite dishevelled over the past couple of days. Look like they've been in fights. And as much as I was kind of joking about it earlier, I can't help but feel that a bigger bird may have taken it and snagged upon the pigeon. Because you could normally tell when they arrived because they were quite large and they were not good at landing quietly. It's one of those things I like doing as well. When I finish work now, I can relax a bit in the garden, throw some mealworms out for the birds, just let them have a bit of fun. Even started doing a little bit of exercise to try and, that isn't cycling, just to try and get myself into a shape that isn't round. And before, it's one of those things for an age I've always wanted to do, but I've just never had the motivation to. Are you opening Avery? I mean, ish. The Robin was. So what was it? It was like a couple of weeks ago, I think it were. Panana was upstairs. I was down here, and I heard a noise, and I turned around, and the Robin had flown in, landed on a box near the desk, looked around, and then flew back out again. And I was like, "I'm sorry. Did you want feeding, sir?" Don't worry, system. I'll get Panana streaming again at some point.
Listen, have a go at him for not streaming. System needs to stream.
Yeah, but I'm not living with systems, so it's easy for me to get you to stream.
Summer child. Easy, you say.
Oops.
Ooh. Yeah, streaming on mic counts as streaming, Banana. That's from a professional streamer, so you know. Oops, that's a lamppost.
Thank you, Jay.
So that's step one done.
Yeah, you join me in my co-op streams occasionally. We really need to finish off Fall the King too.
Yeah. It's so far been like a series of unfortunate events all the way through with that at the moment. Just trying to get together to do it. Well, I did see the DLCs come out for it. I was like, it's kind of tempting.
Not really all that fussed about the DLC Fall the King 2 because it's just a bunch of cosmetics and characters, isn't it?
I thought they added an extra mission, or is that just...
I know, the extra mission is a free DLC.
Oh! That's even better.
Yeah, the updates to the game is the story. The DLC is the cosmetics and opening up alternative characters, I believe.
Oh.
But yeah, I've discussed it a couple of times with J-Station, where it's like it's a little bit weird that they've done it that way around. If you ask me, because it's like, oh, you want to give me more story? Okay, I'll throw money at that. And then it's like, no. The bits you throw money at is the cosmetics. And it's like, I don't want to throw money at cosmetics.
oddly enough, that is kind of how I feel DLC should be done. Because I've always it's been a thing of mine where if it's because a lot of games comes out that will release DLC and it's basically parts of the game that they cut out because they could release it as DLC. Whereas, I mean, okay, this one is probably a story that they've worked on as additional extra, but it's nice that they're saying, right, everyone can have access to this. By the way, if you want to support us, here's some cosmetics and a few extra classes.
Yes, I get that, and I can understand, what annoys me is day one DLC. That is when it really ticks me off, especially if it's not for cosmetics.
Yeah.
I mean, Paradox recently has realized that F up when it came to Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2. They put 2 of the clans, one being Triador, which is basically so core Vampires of the Masquerade. It's not like, I know a fair few people who are like, it ain't vampires unless you've got the Triador.
Yeah.
And they tried doing sort of like day one DLC for them, and it's just right royally kicked off, and the rest to the point where it's like, yeah, it's now just going to be included with the base game. Sorry about that. Here's refunds for everybody who did pay for it.
Oh, so they kind of did clans on it then. MechWarrior Clans did that. They had a DLC that people kicked up a stink about how it should have been in the base game. It wasn't, it's that money grabbing DLC and so on and so forth. So in the end, they turned around and went, you know what? You're right. And they refunded everyone who bought the DLC and then just added it in the base game.
And I get that when it's day one DLC. Because day one DLC is not that you didn't cut it from the game for time or quality purposes. You've literally cut it from the base game just to make money off of it.
Yeah.
Now, when it's cosmetics, I don't care because I can ignore cosmetics until the cows come home. But when it's actually a narrative or something like that in the game, it's like, you've just cut that. What I don't mind is when a game's been out for a while. For the King 2 has been out probably, I'm going to say, coming on for 12 months now. So if they choose to bring out additional content and want to charge some money for that, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, and I'm not one of them who are going to say, oh, what's it called? No Man's Sky should have been charging, money for each DLC that they've released, because it's nice to be able to play No Man's Sky and not have any DLC there. What I'm still struggling to figure out is where the hell they're getting money from to continue operations. Because they don't sell cosmetics, as far as I'm aware. And if they're not selling cosmetics, nobody's buying the game because if they want it, they've already got it. Where's the money coming from? Right, what's the other part of this? Infrastructure route. Plot a route from the port to the terminal. What the frack's a terminal?
Right, so what else do I need? I need sand. Funnily enough, I need something to give me sand.
What's it?
Sand and the grader. Right, okay.
I'm expecting this to be the other side of the bleeding map, and it's not. It's right round the bleeding corner.
You've still got to plot a route because the AI is thick.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with having to plot a route because the AI is thick. It's just, it.
Oh, yeah, that is round the corner. Plot a route from the port to the terminal. What is that vehicle? Oh, it's just my crane. I'll move it out of the way.
Vehicles dispatched. That's your crane getting it moved out of the way. Okay, that's the objective done. Hopefully that's going to open up a bunch of missions.
Right, I did have a grader somewhere. Where did I leave it?
Do you need anything moving somewhere?
I mean, you could always get a sand tipper. I could always get one of mine out if you want to drive that up north.
Where's the closest?
Let me just have a look what route's going to be the best. It's fish.
Is it the port?
The port is technically, as the crow flies, the quickest. But let me get the sand tipper out. It might be. Is there a? What is that? Why is that sand quarry not working? Oh, activate. Yes, activate the sand quarry. Okay, cool. So I've got the sand quarry activated, which is one of those things like, do you wish to activate this? I'm like, well, why wouldn't I?
Right, you need me to move the sand truck up and off.
Yes.
Okay, you need to get out of the sand truck.
Yeah, I just need to get back into my grader.
Charge! I don't know where I'm going, but...
Oh.
Hey, the reward was terminal. The gang is here to save the day!
Alright, this is the gang. We're doomed.
Well, they just came off the gang plank, so, you know.
I was expecting more jobs for you once help arrived.
It's still relative that when people keep finding and buying it. Oh yeah, No Man's Sky, yeah. I really should play more of it. It's one of those that I got ages back and never played.
It'll take me a while to sift through it all. But I found some requests you can take care of in the meantime. I guess I'll just send them over to you in a batch. You're a self-starter.
It's gonna take a crow ages to carry on. It's fine, it's got 2 feet, it can double it up. What's that icon? The vehicle with a plus above it, was it? Deliver. Okay.
This might not be a smart idea.
Are you?
There's sand up north, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
Cool. Might have just dropped some of the sand that came in this thing, but hey ho.
Yeah, you can dump some more. It really doesn't matter. I am here. I want to head up past that gas holder. Oh, actually no. If I head and then hang.
Rock. Oh, a rock.
Yeah, hang a right and then go up what appears to be the other half of the railway. Right, yeah, let's do that.
If I follow this railway track, I should end up roughly where I need to go.
Give or take, yes. You will find there's a giant crater in the way, but you can drive around it.
It always gets me when someone builds critical infrastructure and only has
catch
one
up now.
power cable for it.
I've spent years playing RimWorld Odyssey and didn't get to fly spacecraft. I had a pawn get beat by rabbits, one killed by a falling roof, some got kidnapped by a Neanderthal, then everyone had flu and died. So I played a little bit of RimWorld, and I do love it for the stuff that happens. It's very much as Caron said to me when I first started playing it, is don't expect people to live.
RimWorld is a game that you play to fail.
Yes.
It's just
It's
trying
hilarious when
to
it
figure
does.
out the most interesting way to fail is the way to play RimWorld.
Yes. Oh, wait, yeah, I can... Whilst I'm going this way, as I discovered, you can actually flatten the... This isn't going to work as well as I wanted it to. So I did cable laying, which is why the road ahead has a hump in the middle of it. And I was mucking around the other day and found that the easiest way to get around that hump in the road is to try and flatten it. I am yet to get this to work perfectly though.
Are you on flattening or destruction?
Destruction.
Or
because it won't flatten it, because the flattening only works on the sand you pour, not the ground. Whereas destruction actually deals with the ground itself.
yeah.
It's just because you've got to be manual with it. does take a bit more to do.
I don't need no RimWorld to play to fail. PlayStation, what's the last game that you actually played to fail?
It's like, apart from RimWorld, I don't really think there are games that you play to, with the express knowledge that you are going to fail.
We have an issue here.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
You caught up quickly. But then again, I am, trying to flatten a road, and I think I've made things worse. Oh. Oddly enough, this seems to work better in reverse.
Wipeout 64 went all in, achieved bronze, never got gold, didn't think, I mean, yeah, but you weren't, each time you played it, you improved. Each lap, each circuit that you made, you were making incremental improvements on your lap times to achieve bronze. And then you figured out that you might have been using the controls wrong right at the last moment. So, you might be able to achieve gold if you went back and, used the controls correctly. But you didn't, you weren't setting yourself up, I am going to fail.
Yeah, I think the best way to describe RimWorld and sort of patch it in with, like, the racing is you're going in with the aim of, it'd be nice to get gold in every single race, but you know that you're going to fail hard. And it's probably going to be like the penultimate race. You are going to fail. And it's knowing that and going, well, I'm going to go in anyway. Because I'm going to fail, I'm just going to keep playing because I want to get to that penultimate race. And then you find out that 3 races before then, a wheel drops off. And your entire plan just goes to pot because of it. RimWorld's kind of like that. It's just when you think something's going right, the game will throw something at you to make sure it isn't going right, to make it interesting, to add story. And they've done a really good job at it being a story. I feel it'd be kind of fun to actually use it as like a creative writing session. Just play a game of RimWorld and then write the story of what happened.
Oh, Daisy and Isometric Project Zomboid.
Oh yeah, Project Zomboid. That's another play to fail. Although I try to survive too much of that. I get bummed out when I die a lot.
But it's one of them where it's like, for me, it's going in with the right mindset and maintaining that. Because I'm, Dune Awakening, if a sandworm eats you, you lose everything you're carrying. You die any other way and you get respawned with all your stuff. But if a sandworm eats you, you lose everything you're carrying. Why? Because you pissed off a fucking sandworm and got eaten. It's narratively very satisfying for me. But I can fully appreciate how, gameplay-wise, it's like, oh god, I've died. I've got to start from nothing all over again, and it being frustrating. There we go. Selected the route.
Yeah.
Exited the vehicle. It should now do all the sand stuff. Oh, you're a big one. I shall call you Rupert.
Oops.
There's a spider on my wall.
Oh right, I thought you were talking about the truck you just jumped into. I was really puzzled. I was just like, it's not that big a truck. But yeah, no, spiders. We've got a spider in the bathroom. Hanging near the toilet brush.
Oh, he's actually going underneath that cover. I was watching from my truck being so like, where the fuck is he going?
I don't think he knows. He's driving into the wall. The only reason I was doing this manually is because I wanted to see how they'd handle this. Poorly is the answer. I still wish that you could control the sand as well as they do. You know, there's like an option for it.
Apparently this truck needs to go to the sinkhole. Where roughly is the sinkhole? Oh, the sinkhole's there. Okay.
There's a few of them. Right, I hate driving that thing, so that can do it itself. And then give it a moment. Sketch on that.
Good name for a trucker's bar. What is a good name for a sinkhole?
I suppose so, yeah. Right. Whoa, hello. Excited to see us, truck? Good. Decided to jump into the sand truck, and the sand truck decided to jump.
Not entirely sure what I'm carrying here.
Well, let's try and find you. Oh, wait, yeah, I forget I can't. It's blue. That's all I can tell you on that one. Right, that request is done. Whoop-de-doo. The most pointless road ever. Because we didn't bother building the road there, or building the road down to the... No, just build a little bit there.
Yeah, there's part of me which does wish that there was more, you know, long-term road building in this. Oh, please be a swingy gate, please be a swingy gate, please be a swingy gate. Yay, the gate's opened.
Not many folk like cleaning up their own mess.
Right,
Like
okay.
these oil spills, and even fewer like cleaning up someone else's mess. So you have the right to
So,
grumble.
from
But
port
there's something to keep
to
in mind. You're not
the...
cleaning
Oh
up
my
after
giddy aunt.
someone. You're helping Mother Nature. I keep telling this to myself every night, and sometimes I even fall asleep. The magic of self-suggestion.
What's that path you're on like? Because that's not a off-road truck, is it?
It's not really an off-road truck, but with the ridge, if you ride the ridge, it's smooth enough.
Okay. Because there's a route to go out that way, and I'm just wondering if we follow...
Oh, I wouldn't trust AI on this.
Yeah,
route.
that's what I'm looking at. I'm like, I don't think AI is going to manage that. They're a little bit thick. Did you pack this truck yourself, sir?
Nope.
Why is this one got a plus symbol on it? Let's find out. Can I find out, game? Are you going to let me know?
Oh, that's a rock. I'm glad there's
Wait.
no damage in this one.
Well, I haven't got it turned on. Just realised, where are you? Yes, you are nearby. Uh-huh. I've just noticed some places need power. So, if I... Oh god, this is going to trash the place. If I head back... Can I turn the layers on to show power? Yeah. If I head there, I can take... Wonder how silly the game is.
Oh, you didn't want me to drive down there. I'm not entirely sure that's a good idea, but okay.
Because if I did that, I'd have to go there and potentially back over there, hook the power up. So the vehicle I have here is
Yeehaw!
a cable layer.
I'm not getting this thing back up that way.
So this is the vehicle that I used to.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
fudge.
Do you need assistance?
I'm gonna need something out here.
Oh, yeah, that's... Okay.
You might want your heaviest crane out here.
It's... I'm jumping into it.
I'm just gonna wiggle it and gun the accelerator, and hopefully one of these fall. Oh! No.
Whatever you're doing, just keep doing it.
I mean, at the moment, all 4 powered wheels are off the dirt and spinning.
That's always a good sign. Yep. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Wait, no. We need roads. On the plus side, though, we can build them. And I get the feeling that's what I might end up doing on this path here, is just turning it into a road.
There's part of me that wishes that, like with the bridges, we could be so like, I want this to be the road.
It is one of those things that I see requested a lot in a lot of the chats. Is like, why can't we say I want to build a road from here to here, and then I can just let the AI do it? Because things like the sand lane is a twat. Things like the asphalt paving I hate, because the asphalt paver is so twitchy. Oh, my game's gone weird again. Magic. And yeah, I just find some of the controls to be a pain in the ass. If I could just say, I want to build a road from here to here, off you go. Even if it was a case of you planned it out and then you had to deliver sand or something. Okay. I came down here in a scout earlier. And just about got the scout out. Thankfully, there's recovery in this game. Let me just park somewhere relatively flat-ish. Nope. So I have a habit of pressing and holding the space bar to brake. That's one of the key commands to turn the engine off.
Turn the engine off?
Yeah.
Well, that's braking.
Yeah, question mark?
Whee!
Can you go from there? Oh no,
no,
you can't. I've just seen there's a metal rod stuck in you.
Yep.
There we go! Oh, it's actually draining the oil.
How's that?
That's a really big straw that we just stuck in on there.
Okay, I need a vehicle.
And that looks like it's going to be a nightmare to sort out.
Which is for hauling cargo.
Right, okay. Why is that still showing there's no power? That should have power now. Or is it... We need to do... Probably need to do more with it. I need to go back to this, and then heading somewhere over there-ish should do the job.
Where did I leave my crane? Hey. Worry about that in a moment.
Oh, whoop, whoop. Stone, stone, stone.
Wall, wall, wall. Yeah, I wish you could, either the game gave you more direction on building more roads, but also just a street sweeper, just to be able to tidy the place up a lot. So that when you finished on a level, it actually looks, like you've returned it back to civilization, not just been like, I put a power line in. Good enough, right?
You got all these rocks and dirt and debris and yeah. Because I did start on one map. It was kind of a pipe dream. I don't know if I'll ever get around to doing it on others, but like clearing all the busted cars, trying to make it look as clean as you can get. But at the end of it, you're still left with a very dilapidated looking place, just devoid of cars, because I've just got a half-inch to more. But yeah, I get what you mean. It would be nice to sort of be like, you've repaired it, you've put life back into the town. Because this, oh, don't give me this bullcrap again. They sort of did it on the first map in a way, because you had you put lights on and the city came back. The town had lights and stuff turn on. What do you mean you can't break the surface? It's the one thing that with this, the cable line that I hate is you can't scan and say, where can I lay cable? It's just, you think you can lay cable, and for some reason that one spot would not let me lay cable. Why? Don't know. But I couldn't plan around it, and the way this machine works, it just digs a giant divot into the ground. It's like, yay, thanks for that. Now, if I go over here, in theory, it should complain saying it can't lay cable. But it doesn't. Because all that is a sand pile over train tracks. But it's gone, yeah, sure, it's a soft surface, you've just dug that up. It doesn't, the tracks don't exist underneath.
Oh, is that where I accidentally spilled some sand?
No, I'm further north. I'm near the, that, very important road that we just placed.
I might have spilled some sand in a few places.
Oh, okay. No, this is in-game scenic sand.
Yeah, okay. Scenic sand.
Yeah.
At some point, I really should spend some money on getting not rusted vehicles.
They are worth it.
I am so fucking lost. Oh my word, I'm driving completely the wrong direction.
So the game will give you free vehicles that you find, and they're the rusted variants.
You also can't sell the rusted variants,
yeah.
which prevents you from soft locking yourself out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Which is nice in a way, but also, it's because you get given everything you need in just rusted variants. It's not like, oh, well, I'll just drive through,
But I will admit, having tested this out, especially with the rusted version of this cable layer, I found that to be such a pain in the backside to use, because the stats that they have for it, they're worn vehicles, they're well used vehicles, so they may not have the same power, they may not be able to go up the same roads or journeys. And it has been worth just saying, I've got the money, I'm just going to buy a better version. But it is, in my mind, a game of which one's more important to you now. So cranes, yeah, absolutely, go ahead and get the
better version. Are you looking at the map by any chance? Are you looking at the map by any chance?
I can be, unless my mental possible. No, that's not the map.
Because I might be about to engage in a bad idea, and witnesses are always funny.
Okay, yep. I see you.
We're gonna jump the crane, folks. Yeehaw.
That's alright, it was only a small drop.
Hey, managed to get over the waste bin. Hello.
Hello.
But yeah, like you say, it's one of them where it's like, oh, where do I want to invest my money in it? It's like, well, if I invest all my money in this crane, am I going to actually be able to afford anything else? And is it the most important thing for me right now? So maybe I want to invest the money in, I don't know, this other thing. And then you just end up being like, well, I'm just going to wait until I know what to buy and never buy anything because everything just kind of works. It's just not the best. Nearly like a glove.
Oh, right, okay. So I've got to store... Oh, that's going to be kind of easy in a way. Because I just need to pull steel pipes out of there, drag them over to the research storage. Concrete as well we should be okay on because I chucked a bucket load of concrete in the concrete plant.
Ah. I actually got this in fairly well. Didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
It's not in cockeyed or anything.
What is the other...
Still don't know what I'm trying, but I'm guessing it's a pump.
Bring the utility truck. Oh, it's that. To the excavation site. Where the... Oh, that's a journey. Okay. I know where I'm going with that one. Let's let's go do this one. Looks like the work.
I feel like the way in this, a lot more vehicles feel necessary. In SnowRunner, there's so many trucks and so many different ways of moving around cargo. Apart from when you're moving logs.
Yeah.
And larger than standard stuff. I've got one go-to vehicle.
Yeah.
And that's one that I drive. Always. Because I know that, it's not the fastest. It might not be the most comfortable ride, but it gets me everywhere I need to go.
Mm-hmm.
I've never got it flooded out or messed up in any way, shape, or form. How do you want me to get this to there? Am I going to have to throw this off the side of a cliff? Oh, wait, no, I see that. Okay. Yeah, if I tip it over, but I can tip anything over, so...
Yeah. And in SnowRun, it seems even easier to tip things over.
So yeah, I've got this one vehicle that I just drive in SnowRunner. There's hundreds of vehicles that you can buy in that.
Whereas on this, it's... Yeah, they've broken it down even into the niche ones where you've got, like, trucks with cranes. There's 2, I think? 3 if you count the kit version of the mule.
And the mule.
But they are kind of very similar to the point where I'm like, I can pick either or. But at the same token, it's not a go-to for everything. Because the cranes on them aren't that great. If you need to lift something heavy, you have to get a big crane.
Yeah, and that's why I've done this job with the Volon, because I know that it's powerful enough to move it, but I had to bring a crane out to move it into position, because even if I bought the Volon with crane, ain't no fucking way I was getting this pump into place. Right. I'm hoping not to fuck this up, but I'm driving on oil, so...
Oh, okay. Best of luck.
Yep. Well, if I go oil shale, so there is a bit of rock to it. Turn. Yay, we turned. Oh, do you need me to get it out?
Flip your vehicle. Flip the vehicle.
It's not enough room to do that.
Oh. Do you need me to... Wait, did I leave that crane there?
The crane's in the other oil field.
Oh. I thought you were in the same oil field. Oh, okay.
No.
Well, that's... I mean, I could try it. Actually, can I get that crane out of there now? I might be able to, question mark, hang on. This is definitely not a job for in-camera view, in cockpit
Just
view.
while you're doing that, I'm just gonna, start moving my crane.
Yeah, you do that, because you're probably going to have more success.
But good luck! I believe in you.
Oh god, someone does.
Do you usually wear banana chips in?
They might be sleeping. Are you sleeping?
No.
Ah, they're not sleeping yet.
Why?
Never mind.
What do you want?
I need to go over that. Oh, okay. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes, you can do it. You can do it. Possibly, maybe. Weird.
I mentioned that I believed in Magcat, and he said, well, at least someone does. And that's usually your chime to chip in and say that you believe in him too.
I may have made a mistake.
No mistakes. They're happy little accidents.
I may have made a happy little accident. Wait. That is a genius idea. Got a control for them. Genius! It's also kind of funny, so when you get close to the stones, the physics turn on for them. And all the stones that are in the oil slick, because the physics turn on, they actually lose the oil slick colour.
Mm.
So as I'm driving close to them, they're just popping in and turning brown. It's just like, what the hell? Bit of a weird glitch, but never mind. I'll go with your crane.
Slowly.
Because I got mine out. It's on its way to yours now.
Yeah, so you should be coming up to the point where you need to get the pump off the back of the Vorlon and put it into place.
Oh god, I almost flipped the fuck out of that. I did that at work the other day. I had to lug all the new start laptops back up. A couple of them were brand new, so they had the boxes and all sorts of jazz. Packed everything onto the wobbly canteen trolley effort thing that we use. Got it up the elevators with they don't quite stay level with the floors, all this sort of stuff. Got it all the way back to essentially the base. And then as I put the trolley up against the wall at the base, the empty boxes or stuff just dropped off the front. I'm like, I have literally navigated so much to get here. You didn't fall off, you just waited till I got to the end, because everyone can watch me now. It's like literally the last little thing that I needed to do, and it was just like, yep. Is that going to pick you up? Or I think that's picking you up, isn't it? Oh, I hate... There we go. The targeting for the cranes needs to be slightly better, I feel.
It's green, just drop it.
You have the sudden urge to deliver cargo on foot. Why?
Gosh, just take this sight in. Now that's inspiring. Of course, the damage will take time to heal, but it's not going to get any worse now, and all the local critters have you to thank for saving them. Thanks from me, too. I'm not a critter, but still.
Right, deliver the utility truck. Were you moving the utility truck?
Yes. You can pick it up if you want.
Yeah, finish this side objective then. Whee! Oh,
What the hell why am I stuck? Stones.
My
of
crane's
course.
right there if you want to use my crane to get your crane out of the hole.
And then I can use my crane to pick up. I think it was just because I was trying to reverse up. But it gets to this point and then it's just like, yeah, nah. Oh, maybe, come on.
Wrong way. Where the hell? Oh, I've crashed.
What, game or truck?
Game.
Oh, okay.
The application has stopped working.
That's not good.
Nope.
How am I supposed to use your crane to get me out of here if your crane's not here? You know, I think that truck is now going to live there. Right, let's have a look. Oh, you were driving the utility truck, right, got you.
Yeah, I'd taken the wrong turn though.
That's fine. Hopefully it acts like a regular wheel. How much concrete do we have? Got 11 in stock plus 1 that I pulled out by accident, so we've got 12. That's more than enough for the mission to stockpile. Next to that, so I need to go this way. Yeah, actually finding where I needed to go for this was a pain in the backside. So you have to scout this area out beforehand. And trying to get up here was a nightmare. Didn't help that I had the tracked scout to do it. I think I'd maybe have inadvertently given myself a hard mode difficulty setting. I'm saying that this thing isn't happy getting up here. Come on. How the hell are you supposed to do this if you can't get this truck up here? I don't think there's another way up. Oh, I mean, technically there might be. Question mark.
Give me a second. Let's whack at you.
I'm on a ramp to get up here. If you bring a scout up here, we could just use
That's
a winch.
what I'm doing. I just know that I need to head northwards.
Yep, that's fine. I can guide you. You want to take this left? Then this left. Keep following the road around, yeah. And then if you take a left before going through the gates, yeah, that's it. Okay, hang right a bit.
Avoiding rocks.
Alright, okay. All right.
I see you.
Woo.
You might need to come back down so I can go up first.
Yep, yep.
Please don't flood my engine. It's a rock you just drove into. Same rock.
There's a rock there.
Yep.
Yep, same rock.
Look, steering while submerged is not always the easiest.
Diff lock, all-wheel drive.
Yeah, they're all on. And not to be thinking we're getting that vehicle up this slope.
Anything for you to winch on up there to get you up?
No.
No.
Wait.
There you
Aha!
go. Yep.
No. Kind of. I killed the tree.
That's fine. Nature had it coming.
Let's detach that for now. Let me get into a slightly better position for pulling you straight.
Yep. Let me try and get this thing into a better position as well. Go, gadget, orange truck. This isn't working, is it?
No.
God damn it. There is another route, but it's a hell of a way to go around. I'm just going to give this one last hurrah. See if I can get it to clamber up here. No.
Drive as far up as you can and where you're stable. No.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got a slight problem. This is not an optimal angle. That tire is not on the ground.
I'm getting this feeling we're going to have to go another way.
Yep. Pull me out! There we go.
Oh, shit. Pull me over!
See what I can do.
I'm just going to admire the steering linkage. Fair chunk of detail on the bottom of these things.
I mean, it's kind of their thing, isn't it?
True, yeah.
Let's see if I pull there.
Okay, I get the feeling we're going to need a different scout.
Or maybe a crane.
Or maybe a crane. What's the weight? Hang on, how heavy was yours? Oh, it was not heavy at all. Okay. There should be actually, thinking about it, there's a crane. You passed it on the way up.
Oh, it's crane. The heavy mobile crane. Pointing in the wrong direction. I'm going to turn it around.
But I do believe that's the non-rusty version of the one that you've been using.
I mean, it kind of looks like it, but I'm not very good at the vehicle identification. It's a crane. Your crane, my crane, everyone's a crane.
Bloody hell. I'm drifting this bugger.
Right, so
Take the first
now I'm
left
past
off
the bridge. I
Yep.
take the left, and the left, and somehow another left, but don't end up where I started.
Yep. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I almost launched this off the bridge.
We're going to catch up in no time. I suppose that's why it's a scout vehicle. Oops. They don't need these fruit trees, do they?
No. I mean, they
Good.
didn't put it in any of the objectives, so I've not been given a hoot about them.
May have taken one of them out.
Only one? Beginner numbers.
I wasn't trying to. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh, you found a way through? Okay. I do like that you can just drive into trees and knock them over. Like, you're in my way, be gone.
Any chance that you could just give us a quick tuck?
I mean, sure, it is coming up to the weekend, so... That is embedded. Hang on, let me...
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it does have a bit of an overhang on that one.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could actually just pick the truck up and put it on top.
Well, that's one of the things that I had considered.
I don't think you'd have the range.
Not from here, I won't.
I believe I can fly.
Right, what I need you to do is road run really, really fast. Just gun the engine, and then when I drop you, you'll drive along the air and get up there.
Got you. Go for it.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, that didn't work. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure that I couldn't actually just drop you up there if I could get this crane into the right position.
Let's try and get this out of the way a second. Let's turn the parking brake off. It works so much better when you do that. Oh yeah, you should be. You have to... Hang on, let me hop back into Mule. This is where you pick it up and then everything just rolls down the hill.
Probably. XA. Oh. The wheels came off the ground for a moment there. Oh, 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 oh. Wait. Oh, God. Will you behave? Just... There we go. Oh, wrong button. That button.
Yep. Oh, shit! Safe.
Pretty sure that's not how you're supposed to get up there.
No, I think they expect you to take the long route. Which, to be fair, probably would have got us up here quicker.
But would it have been as entertaining?
Oh, hell no. This is where they're now like, right, now plot a convoy route. Or I bounce it off a rock and roll it here. Both are fairly possible with me.
You roll it in that canyon on your own. I'm leaving you there.
These guys aren't big on wasting time. That dig is large enough to hide a pyramid. No wonder they needed that truck. Something tells me we're going to be hearing more from them. That could keep things interesting.
Okay, where's my base? It's over there, right. Oh, God. So...
So, what do we want to work on next?
I'm going to do the prepare resources for upcoming repairs. We've got to move 11 steel pipes, but that's a case of taking them from the steel pipes facility to the harbour base. Because we should... Have we still got... Yeah, we've got 14 in stock.
Volon is what I want, isn't it? Voron, sorry.
You could do the Voron. I suppose you could do the one with the crane. The steel pipes, if I remember rightly, are fairly big.
You can get 2 on the back of a Voron.
Can you? Oh, okay, then yeah. Go.
With 3 if you balance it. I think that's what I'm looking at.
I may... Is that my Voron with the crane? Yeah, I've got a Voron with a crane sat out there as well if you wanted to use that.
Yeah, but we need to move a fair number of them, so I prefer it if we worked in tandem.
Yeah.
So I bought my own. It's purple.
Huzzah!
Yeah, there we go. I just need to go around the corner, don't I?
Yep. Is it this to take out?
Yeah, that one to take out.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's all of them.
Guess you forgot to put out his anchors.
Okay, I want to pick the one that's on the top. There we go.
Oh, come on. There we go.
I wonder what you were doing for a second.
I was jabbing them into position. So you're going to struggle getting that third one on there, but mine are perfectly in place. I'll got the anchors. Then lift for cargo. Yeah, you're doing some bullshit with the physics right there, my friend.
Yep.
Nope. Damn it. Yeah, I do think. Where are we taking these things?
Hmm?
Where? Hold up. Where are we taking these things?
Back to the where you drove that from, essentially. We're just taking them to the storage at the base. Pick the one that looks like you're putting stuff in. It makes more sense, Mac. I think. There we go. Well, it did drive to the right one the first time around. Beep beep, banana. Beep beep. Nope, wrong way, wrong way. Yeah, just as I was getting the stream going, it reminded me of the fact that I was thinking of looking at doing New Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
It was like an ongoing thing. I was like, oh yeah, I really should look at trying to sort that out. Perhaps I should turn the game on and make sure it works. Can't see why it wouldn't, but alright, that's them done.
What kind of build you thinking of going for New Vegas?
I honestly have no idea. It's one of those. I'm tempted to try and just find something that I've not done before, like try and push it that way, rather than sticking with my comfort zone. But it's been so long since I played New Vegas. I'm like, you okay there?
I went the wrong way.
But yeah, it's been so long since I played it. Trying to remember the differences between that and the other Fallouts, if any, and what needs doing is yeah.
I mean, the main difference between Fallout 3 and New Vegas compared to 4 is the way your special works.
Mm.
And the perks work. So in New Vegas, you'll choose your special, and that'll be 90% of your special score for the entire game. You can't generally increase it all that much.
Yeah.
You get a perk every level, every other level, and you actually invest points in skill points.
Yeah.
Now, I can always tell you what my general go-to is. It's lock-picking computers and light weapons, maybe stealth. And those 4 skills, I'll just tap out to 100 as soon as possible and take perks that promote stealth and breaking into places.
That is pretty much my normal goal for in Fallout.
Really? Can't even get over a hump in the road. God damn it. I'm trying to think of variants you could do. I mean, one variant is to, go for a medicine, melee weapons, and I'm trying to think of what will promote hand-to-hand combat more than anything else.
Well, hand-to-hand combat sounds a bit risky when you think about Deathclaws.
Dude. The idea is, though, you're not building somebody who's got very good perception. You've got high strength, high endurance. You're essentially you've got a lot of hit points and very hefty melee attacks. So yes, you will have to go toe to toe with Deathclaws, but you've got the stats to back it up.
Because pretty much my normal Fallout runs is, the sneaky sniper.
Yeah.
Sit back at a distance and pick people off. I was actually chuffed. I actually managed to complete 4 a couple of months back.
Nice. Recently spun up 4 again. I'm nowhere near finishing it.
It's one of those, I've played it, it's kind of like Skyrim. I've played it so many times. I enjoy getting the start set up and everything. And I had like a nice base built, all this sort of jazz, and then I stopped playing it for like a good couple of years. And I spun it back up and I was like, I could start again, but I was like, no, I'm going to be good. I'm going to go back into my save and try and figure out what the fuck I was doing and go from there. And
yes.
Once I figured that out, once I got back into the groove again, it was actually fairly solid going. And yeah, it's actually managing to get to the end, or at least one of the endings, I should say, without having to resort to like what I did for Skyrim, where I just cheesed it because I'd played that one so many times and I was just sick to death of never finishing it. I just went stuff and I'm going to cheese it to at least see what the end boss should look like.
Yeah, I've not done it with Skyrim, and I probably won't for a while with Skyrim.
6, 7, 8.
But I'm thinking of Oblivion Reloaded, Remastered, whatever the fuck they want to call it. Because I never got to the end of that one either.
Neither did I. And I did like the only thing I didn't like about Oblivion was the skill system, which I think they've kept, which is the whole you level up based on your main skills, and you could come up against like level 20 mud crabs just because you've leveled up jumping.
Yes, that's what the thing is. It's one of them where it's like, if I do get into it, I'm going to be picking my main skills very carefully to the point where I'm not going to have alchemy or persuasion in my main skills.
Yeah.
Simply so that I don't
Level
do
it up.
that whole accidental level up and then, because it's one of them where it's like, as a alchemist build, it's kind of fun to get into the Imperial City and then just go buying everything up and really power leveling that skill. It's great. Only problem is, like you say, is you then become like level 10 without leaving the Imperial City, but your only good skill is alchemy, which doesn't work. Ah, crap. How do you change the... I've got my cargo thing to toggle it. There we go. Okay. So I had it where it was just going to pick it up off 1 point.
Yeah.
So that's not going to work. So yeah, I'm going to be mindful of, okay, right, I want light armor. I want hand-to-hand combat. I want, we're going to skip out on athletics and anything like that, because yes, while it might be nice to have that level up fairly quickly, it's not going to do me any combat favors. Restoration is probably going to be a skill that I have, but try not to abuse too much, because yes, being able to heal yourself is great, but don't really want to over level it.
Yeah. Like, congratulations, you can heal yourself. Absolutely fantastic, because you're going to need to, because now all the enemies have leveled up with you. But it was one I did like the premise of, the Oblivion gates and such.
Yeah. And I don't mind the leveling system, you just need to know how it works.
Yeah.
And to a certain degree, you can get away with doing the whole alchemist thing. You just then need to remember that whenever you get into combat, you need an absolute wash of potions to fortify your strength, to fortify your endurance, to absolutely go to town on it.
Yep.
And that way... Did you accidentally spawn another one?
Well, one's got spawned, yes. It may have been me hitting the button. Oh well. I can go chuck it in the space anyway. It's not going to hurt to store more than it asks for. I also remember one thing I really liked doing in Oblivion was the Dark Brotherhood, just for that, the guy. I forget his name, but the one is... everything, if you do it wrong, is to do so is to invoke the Wrath of Sithis.
Do you want to throw that on the back of me? Because I think you might be a little bit overburdened there, mate.
Possibly. Can do.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it just crashed again.
Oh, fab. Okay.
Wait.
You're still driving?
It's come up with the crash report. That rather than saying send and close, I've just put to the side and I'm ignoring.
Let's go with that.
Let's deliver this quickly, shall we?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Just head south. I think I might need all-wheel drive for... Oh my giddy aunt.
Do you want to drop one onto me?
Yeah, we'll be fine. My suspension is like, oh, why? Why must you forsake us this way? Oh dear Christ, this truck is just like, ugh! Oh, I am not to take corners at speed. Alright, if you cut through, take the right, that's coming up. And then hang right.
Hang right.
Yeah, there should be a gate. Oh, fuck.
So it's not this depot we want to drop them off at.
No. This is if you want to sell them.
We don't want to sell them. I'm gonna let you lead. You have a sense of direction.
Okay. Also, you get to watch me fall over.
Yep. But yeah, do a sort of like. Because the other thing that I like in Oblivion is the Daedric artifacts. Some of them are just so good. Like the unbreakable lockpick.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, don't get me wrong, it's not the worst lockpicking thing that I've seen. But it is just so easy to just smash through a million lockpicks in that.
Yep. Yeah, I was actually watching someone do a playthrough of like the playtest for the lift. Which is like
the rings a vague bell, yeah.
yeah, they described it as like House Flipper meets like SCP kind of dealio. But that had a nice, I want to say simplistic lockpick thing. You sort of put your lockpicks in and then it gives you an area where you've got to aim for, but you're going backwards and forwards like you would possibly do with a lockpick. That's my phone going off. Because it's...
Yep, it's 9 o'clock.
It is 9 o'clock. I'm going to pull over here. You basically just follow this road now. Unos momentos, be ready. Oh. Where is my phone? Oh, you're in there. Hello, phone. Go away. But yeah, to be fair, I'd never heard of the lift before that playthrough. And watching that, I was like, "Ooh, that looks like it could be fun." So I've chucked it on the wish list because it.
I think I've also chucked it on the wish list, and I was like, "Oh, you've actually heard of this one," which was interesting.
Yeah, I'm kind of liking the whole SCP kind of thing. I never knew anything about it until Control, and now I'm just like, I kind of like the weird.
Well, have you actually read the SCP archive?
No.
Go on, Google SCP. Mm-hmm. It's formatted like a wiki.
Oh, that's
There'll be a button for a random article, and just read a random article.
Awesome. I love a good wiki walk.
It's a sort of like authors, creative writing platform. And some of them are just so good. And if you don't like reading, I can also recommend you a podcast where they do sort of like radio plays of the wiki articles.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Alright, so we've done that. Now what? Oh, transfer.
Huzzah!
Slightly burned bread. Did I unlock anything? Ooh. That means pick up one of these. I don't want to buy it. I want to use it. Damn it. Oh, was your game finally kicked you out?
No, I'm still in.
Oh. It's just your truck no longer has your name.
Oh. What the fuck is that?
This.
Apart from maybe a movable ramp. You pick it back up again.
I mean, I can try.
I'd laugh if that was your one and only bridge. And now, if you wanted a new bridge, you had to buy a whole new vehicle.
Oh, physics does not like this.
Oh dear. Right, we are no longer attached. Yeah, okay, that was...
That was a thing. Okay, right, yep. That was a thing.
So we've learned something.
I think we can probably call it there, especially if your game's playing a bit hokey.
Yep.
Alright. Are you going to be streaming? Or...
I'm gonna stream. Give me like 10 minutes.
Yep, no problem.
Because I need to go grab a coffee and set up.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So yes, Carol will be heading on over to the channel to do some streaming. More Starfield?
Yeah, more Starfield.
Awesomes. I'll run off, do my chores and whatnot, and then I can pop in and we'll watch from there. But a big thank you to everyone for coming along. So yes, quite a lot of people in this evening. So System, J-Space, RevTed, J-Station, Banana, of course. Thank you very much for being along, and Carol, thank you for popping in. It's always great to have you in. And yeah, I'll be streaming with hopefully you on the Monday for the King, and then on Tuesday back for more Satisfactory. I can't remember what I was doing last time, but I'll just continue doing what I was doing.
I don't even remember what you were doing while you're doing it.
I mean, yeah, the ADHD hits hard with that. You know, I'll be running around going, oh, I need to deliver these goods. Oh, hang on, I need to get that sorted. Oh, I need to do this. Ooh. So yeah, I'm all over the show with that. But making progress, it's getting there. I seem to recall making the really tall building because I need to add another floor to it to make more for the main space elevator. I think.
At some point, I want you to pick up a copy of Factorio.
Factorio. I think it's all.
You do have it on your wish list.
Awesome. I shall
but
see.
It's basically 2D Satisfactory.
I think someone mentioned it to me. See, it's like 2D Satisfactory just for bad guys.
Yeah, there's bad guys that can attack your base. You need to set up turrets and whatnot, but it's essentially 2D Satisfactory. And yeah, it's very sort of like trying to figure out how to get everything arranged so that conveyor belts and things, because you can't, the conveyor belts are on the ground. You can't stack them. You can't So it's a lot of puzzling, trying to get things in the right places and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Okay. But yeah, as I say, if when it crops up on sale, I'll if I've got the cash handy, I'll pick it up. I mean, it's coming up to, you know, what's the next sale that Steam does? Black Friday?
It'll be...
Cyber Monday, something daft like that. Maybe Halloween.
Is it?
Halloween.
Yeah, the Winterfest. Or whatever the fuck I want to call it.
Is that no more December?
I don't
I-
know.
It's like DFS. There'll be a sale coming along shortly.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Anyway, I shall let you head off so you can get stuff sorted and stream, and I will catch everyone later on. So again, a big thank you to all, whoever you are, wherever you are, whenever you are. It's been a pleasure having you, and until next time, toodles.
Anyway.